What's up, buddy? So what's going on? It wasn't like she came running, screaming, "Where's my kid?" Nothing like that. Right. Did you notice the child was missing?
Actually, I didn't notice he walked out.
Okay. So were you just working and then you just realized like...
No, I was actually pushing my cart to the back to go on my 15 to come back up there. And then I seen him saying, "Oh, this your child?" And then he was like, "No, this is her child. I know this is her child." Then he knows this is my child.
Okay. The manager you talking about? Or
no, him right there.
The car dude? Okay. So you didn't realize the child was missing?
I did not realize, no.
Just after midnight on the 26th of August 2023, a 911 call brought officers to a Walmart in Florida. A 2-year-old boy had been found wandering the parking lot alone. His mother was inside at work.
So basically, we were on a 15-minute break. I sat him right there in the inside, and they say he just got up and started walking around and stuff.
You brought him to work?
Yeah, because I was going to get off. Carl, he literally, look, but he got out of the car.
It's all right. We'll figure it out.
Look, and look over there. My car is over there.
What followed raises 3 distinct legal questions: the adequacy of parental supervision under Florida law, the constitutional requirements of Miranda advisement, and the limits of parental responsibility delegation. Under Florida Statute Section 827.03, child neglect is defined as willful or culpable negligence in the care or supervision of a child. Florida courts have interpreted culpable negligence as a course of conduct demonstrating reckless disregard for the safety of another, not mere accident or inattention. A separate provision, Florida Statute Section 316.6135, explicitly prohibits leaving a child under the age of 6 unattended in a motor vehicle for any period of time if the child's health is at risk, or for more than 15 minutes under any condition. Here, a 2-year-old with an active illness was left in a vehicle at midnight in a commercial parking lot without any confirmed adult supervision. The investigation ultimately confirmed that no one else was present in the vehicle. The child exited the car undetected and walked into the parking lot alone. Both statutes were satisfied for probable cause purposes before officers had completed their initial interview.
What's up, buddy? So what's going on?
So basically, we were on a 15-minute break. I sat him right there in the inside, and they say he just got up and started walking around and stuff.
You brought him to work?
Yeah, because I was going to get off. And I can't leave him alone because he had the hands, mouth, and feet thing. So, and they said it's contagious. You know what hands, mouth, and foot is?
Heard of it.
Yeah, from a daycare.
Okay. How long you been at work today?
Like, since, 11:30?
This morning?
No, tonight.
You've only been here like a half hour?
Yeah.
You've been here a half hour and you already went on a 15-minute break?
Yeah, because I came late. I didn't make it to the meeting because of his hands, mouth, and feet.
Mitra is over there talking with the complainant. So that's the mom. That's her son. I guess she's been here since 11:30 p.m. So she's only been here about a half hour. She's an overnight worker? I would assume so. The kid's got hands, mouth, and feet disorder or disease or whatever from a daycare. So she couldn't leave him home, so she brought him to work. But what's not making sense is she just got here at 11:30. She's like, I was on my 15-minute break. So where was he? She's like, I left him in like this area, and I guess she was close by, but I'm like, wait, it's 11:30, you've been here a half hour, you already went on a 15-minute break? I don't understand. You got to work at 11:30 p.m. It's like a little after midnight right now.
Like 12.
Okay. So you went on a 15-minute break.
No, I just started my 15-minute break, but I took him so I could go put my cart to the side. Okay. And then I came back and they said he was walking, and it was like they didn't even know it was my kid. I'm like, what?
Yeah, they said they didn't know it was your kid. Yeah. Did they not know you have your kid here?
No, they didn't know at all. But the DJ should have knew this was my child.
Who's DJ?
He said, his uncle.
Is he the... Oh, where's he at?
He was like, I thought that was your child. I'm like, that is my child.
So when you left to put you put your cart to the side, where were you in proximity to him?
Like right there in the...
Bravo 11, 5194.
But he's free. He's
I
got you.
That's why I worry about that.
Okay.
See,
How long is your shift?
like to 7, but I can't stay to 7 like I told my manager. My manager been on this been going on for like 3 days. Because it's contagious and he does not sleep. It itches him really bad.
So you don't have anybody at home that can supervise him?
I mean, not...
Like grandma
I
can
mean, they
supervise
will...
him?
No, you know my grandma's a bitch. You remember?
Yeah, I remember.
She's a bitch.
Okay.
So, I mean, I do have somebody watching him, but it's like he wakes up constantly. And
His dad not in the picture?
No, his dad is. But my phone died. I actually was going to call him, but you can't leave off of your shift when you want to just to go charge your phone.
Who's the associate at Fonda?
Let me see if she's still here.
Yeah, grab her.
101, next patrol. 101, go ahead.
In the car?
Come here, mama.
You can hold your ID back. Sure. Hold on to it. Trying to get in the front door?
Yeah, to get inside, so I just took his head and bring it to him.
Okay. How long do you think that you, from the time that you saw the baby to when you went?
I felt like a couple seconds.
Okay.
I saw the baby try to get inside, and I just bring him to him. That's it.
2500 Egress Bravo 215
She was inside.
She was inside working? She was on the other side of the building. For leaving work, and then when you got in the car, and then
I was on break sitting in my car.
Okay. You on break sitting in your car? Okay.
I think the baby went this way.
So you didn't know if it was an employee's child, right? No. So did the mom come over asking for her child, or how did it happen? How did she know that the child was missing?
I was with the child right here.
Oh, you were standing in the front.
Right here in the front.
Okay.
And one of the cart pushers said, "Oh, I think that's the lady's child that work over in HBA."
Okay. So she had no idea. It wasn't like she came running, screaming, "Where's my kid?" Nothing like that.
No.
Okay. So somebody had to tell her to come.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't think she
even
knew her
realized.
child was
Okay.
here.
What's your name?
Shakira.
Shakira? Mm-hmm. I'm going to read something real fast, all right, before I ask you any questions, okay? Mm-hmm. I'm required to warn you before you make any statement that you have the following constitutional rights, right? Mm-hmm. You have the right to remain silent and not answer any questions. Mm-hmm. Any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given. Mm-hmm. You have the right to the presence and representations of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statement and during any questioning. Mm-hmm. If you cannot afford a lawyer, you are entitled to the presence and representation of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statement during any questioning. Mm-hmm. If at any time during the interview you do not wish to answer any questions, you are privileged to remain silent. Mm-hmm. I can make no threats or promises to induce you to make a statement. This must be on your own free will. Mm-hmm. Any statement can be and will be used against you in a court of law. You understand?
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
At 5 minutes and 38 seconds into the encounter, the primary officer administered Miranda warnings. Under Miranda v. Arizona, decided by the United States Supreme Court in 1966, law enforcement must advise any person. Subject to custodial interrogation of 4 core rights: the right to remain silent, the right to counsel, the right to appointed counsel if indigent, and the warning that any statement may be used against them in court. The officer's delivery in this case was substantively complete. Each required element was present and intelligibly communicated. The subject did not invoke her right to remain silent. She continued to speak voluntarily and at length. Under Berghuis v. Thompkins, decided by the Supreme Court in 2010, a suspect who has read Miranda warnings and continues to make voluntary statements has implicitly waived the right to silence. No explicit waiver is required. The subject's continued statements were therefore admissible. Those statements produced a critical admission that she had left the child to push a cart to the back of the store and had not noticed the child walk away. This admission established the reckless disregard element under Section 827.
Can you kind of run me through, do you usually bring your child to work?
No, I usually don't bring him to work, but I went to Bethesda Memorial because he had hands, mouth, and foot like 3 days ago. Okay. And he's had hand, mouth, and foot, and I don't want him around my other child because it's very contagious.
Okay.
So with him, I tried to have my sister watch him, but she said he's constantly waking up out of his sleep.
Okay.
So
how long was he here today?
So he was here with me. Well, his dad just brought him. So he was here with me about a good, not even 10 minutes.
What time did Dad drop him off?
Like 11 something, because I came at 11:30.
So Dad dropped him off, and did Dad hand you to him, or did you just drop him off outside?
No, he handed me.
He handed you? Okay. So you brought him inside?
Right now.
Right in the front? Okay. And then what happened after that?
He just got up and started walking because I was going on my 15 minutes. So.
So you going on break?
Yeah.
Okay. And then he walked away from your side, or what happened?
Walked away from me.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay. How long do you think that it was different between when you had custody of him to
custody.
When you had custody of your child?
Yeah.
To when you didn't have custody? How long do you say? When you saw the child in your possession, from that time to when you didn't see the child, do you know how long the gap time frame?
I'm not sure it wasn't that long though.
Okay. All right. So 10 minutes ago, they dropped him off. Okay. You have your ID on you, man?
No, sir.
Huh? What's your first name?
S-H-A.
S-H-A.
K-E.
K-E.
R-R.
R-R.
I-E.
I-A. Did you notice the child was missing?
Actually, I didn't notice he walked out.
Okay. So were you just working and then you just realized like...
No, I was actually pushing my cart to the back to go on my 15 to come back up there. And then I seen him saying, oh, this your child. And then he was like, no, this is her child. I know this is her child. Danny, he knows this is my child.
Okay. The manager you're talking about? Or
no, him right there.
The car dude? Okay. So you didn't realize the child was missing?
I did not realize, no.
You didn't leave him with nobody or anything like that? Hey, watch him real fast?
I mean, no, because I was right there, literally in the store.
Okay.
Not too far in the back at all.
Okay.
So that's why I'm saying all this was unnecessary.
Yeah. Well, you got to understand, it's child too.
No,
so,
I understand. That's why I told him I'm glad y'all care for kids, but it's just like, it's so dramatic.
Yeah. How long you been working here?
Like...
Just started?
Going on, no, like a month.
A month now? Okay.
Did you take pictures of him?
Yeah, I took pictures.
Can we have the kids, because we have to have him stand.
You want to take a picture? Oh, yeah, it's a full body.
Have him put over here.
Look at me, buddy.
Come here, buddy.
I got you.
Come here.
Look.
Why am I under arrest?
Hey.
Right now, what you doing?
I did not do this. It's not my fault. Real shit. It's not my fault. He literally... Look, but he got out of the car.
It's all right. We'll figure it out.
Look, and look over there. My car is over there.
So he's in the car by himself?
No, there's somebody in there. Oh my God.
Who's
this
in
is
the
not
car
my
with
fault. My girlfriend.
Okay. Well, I thought you said he was inside with you.
Yeah, he was. That's what I'm saying. Because as soon as DJ told me, I came up. Literally, I swear on everything.
So when was he in the car then?
He was in the car literally like 10 minutes ago.
So he walked from the car up here?
He had to. That's what I'm saying.
But you said he was inside with you at first.
Yes,
and then
he was
you walked
inside.
away,
No, I literally, you can ask DJ, I literally ran up there.
The subject also introduced as a hypothetical the possibility that someone had been watching the child in the car and had fallen asleep. This question, if someone fell asleep watching my child, would I still be responsible, is legally significant. Florida law recognizes what is known as the non-delegable duty of parental supervision. A parent cannot fully transfer legal accountability for a child's safety to a third party. If that third party fails, whether through negligent sleep or absence, the parent retains primary legal responsibility. The officer correctly communicated this principle on camera as the mother she would be held responsible regardless of what any third party did. This is consistent with Florida case law and the broader common law doctrine that parental duty of care is continuous and cannot be contractually assigned away. The subject changed her account at least 3 times during the encounter. First, the child was inside the store with her. Second, the child was in the car in the care of her girlfriend. Third, someone had been in the car but fell asleep. Each successive account was materially inconsistent with the prior one. Under Florida law, prior inconsistent statements are admissible to impeach a witness's credibility at trial. In this case, those inconsistencies strengthen the prosecution's narrative.
All right. We'll figure it out, man. Where's your girlfriend at? so we can talk to them.
But why am I being detained? I want to know because it's not even my fault.
Well, it's gonna be child neglect at this point.
How?
Baby's 2.
But it's not even my fault, bro. DJ, can you tell them it's not even my fault? Real shit. It's not even my fault. It's crazy. Can you call my child's dad?
Yeah, we'll talk. What's the phone number?
I don't know about heart. Can I at least put my phone on the charger or something, please?
When we get up there, yeah, we'll talk to you.
You don't have anything on you, do you? Like in the pockets?
No answer.
Or can I call my grandma? Can y'all call somebody to come get my child? Because there's no way y'all should be taking me to jail. This is dead ass wrong. What can I ask? Why am I going to jail?
Child.
How with my child neglect?
Man was a 2-year-old out. What kind of
He got out the car with somebody. Can I ask you a question though?
What's up?
If I had somebody watching him and they fell asleep, would I get in trouble?
Is that what happened?
Yes.
Okay, but when I asked you, when I read you your rights, right, and I asked you, where
But I
was the
didn't want to
child?
be not incompetent for not speaking. I literally work and I'm in college. I cannot afford to go to jail.
Yeah, but what do you mean by you're
But
being
it's
incompetent?
because I'm not gonna lie. When I'm under pressure, I get very, very nervous.
All you gotta do is tell the truth.
But then here's the thing, though. It's not my fault. I was at work and I had somebody literally watching him. They fell asleep and he got out the car.
Unfortunately, because you're the mother and you're supposed to be, you're the caregiver
How
for
when
the.
I had somebody watching
You're the
him?
caregiver for the child, so you're gonna be
Like I'm
responsible
in college,
no
I
matter
have
what.
to go to school tomorrow.
Unfortunately, that's how it plays out. The cops got called for this situation, and we have to do what we have to do.
But when
okay?
they called me out of that, how? When I had no knowledge.
You're the mother. At the end of the day, you're gonna be held responsible. That's part of being a mother. No matter what happens,
even if it's not even my fault.
you're the mother of the child. All right.
So can y'all call my grandma? Somebody get my child.
When
please?
we get up there, you can make your phone calls. Okay.
So who's gonna hold my
We have to call
baby?
DCF. We have to call
Why?
DCF.
The baby's gonna be with us over at the station and everything.
Why? Please take me to jail. Y'all doing me wrong. Y'all doing me so wrong. I've never been to DCF. I've always been in my child's life. I'm in college. I work for my kids.
I understand that, but we have to do what we have to do, ma'am. All right.
That's
So just
crazy.
sit tight for us, okay?
Oh.
Following the arrest, officers were legally required to contact the Department of Children and Families. Under Florida Statute, Chapter 39, law enforcement officers must notify DCF when a child's custodial parent is taken into custody, and no alternative responsible adult is immediately available. This is not a discretionary step, it is a statutory mandate. The officers executed this requirement without deviation, correctly prioritizing the child's welfare over the subject's protests. The subject was charged with child neglect. She received 3 years of probation and mandatory parenting classes. The investigation confirmed that no one was present in the vehicle. She had intended to leave the child unattended for the duration of a 7.5-hour shift. No jail time was imposed. The sentence reflects judicial consideration of mitigating factors: no prior record active employment college enrollment, balanced against the severity of the risk created. The disposition falls within the standard range for first offense child neglect in Florida. The primary officer receives a B+. Miranda delivery was constitutionally complete. De-escalation was consistent and effective throughout a volatile encounter. Open-ended questioning produced admissible admissions without coercion. DCF notification was executed promptly and correctly. The deduction reflects one procedural gap: the officer did not formally document the subject's shifting accounts on camera. Each material inconsistency should have been noted explicitly for the record. You previously stated X, you are now stating Y. That documentation, while not essential to probable cause here, strengthens prosecutorial credibility and reduces appellate exposure. The subject receives a D. A 2-year-old child with an active illness was brought to an overnight retail shift and left without reliable supervision at midnight. The intended duration of that unsupervised state was 7.5 hours. Florida Statute Section 827.03 applies directly. The 3 materially inconsistent accounts provided to officers demonstrate consciousness of legal exposure, not confusion. The subject's personal circumstances, single parenthood, financial pressure, illness management are genuinely sympathetic. However, sympathy does not alter the statutory standard. The duty of care for a 2-year-old is non-negotiable under Florida law. The civilian witness who found the child receives an A-. Her response was immediate, appropriate, and directly prevented a worse outcome. 3 lessons apply to parents and legal observers from this case. First, parental duty of care in Florida is non-delegable. Leaving a child in the care of another person does not extinguish parental legal liability, if that arrangement fails. The parent remains the primary responsible party under Florida Statute Section 827 and Chapter 39. Second, voluntary statements made after Miranda advisement are fully admissible. Invoking the right to remain silent is a legal protection, not an admission of guilt. Individuals under investigation have a constitutional right to say nothing. Exercising that right is the legally sound choice in any custodial situation. Third, inconsistent statements made to law enforcement compound legal exposure beyond the underlying offense. Each version of events provided here contradicted the last. At trial, that pattern becomes impeachment evidence usable by the prosecution directly. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content on police and court interactions.